Good evening, and welcome to another edition of Perspectives. As always, I am your host, Dr. Yinghui Everett Gudmundsson, Director of the National Institute on Deserts of Indeterminate Origin, DDS, CPA, LSD, etc., etc. Joining our panel tonight are two highly credentialed gentlemen, truly masters in their respective fields. On my left sits Sir Sinbad Barclaighe III, Knight of the Sandwich Islands, former ambassador to Newfoundland, and Pied Piper of Detroit. Sir Barclaighe, it is my understanding that you have recently eaten an entire pound of grapes in one sitting.
Yes, that is correct.
Remarkable. Remarkable. And on my right, we are humbled to have with us again Professor Skipper Hemsley, Esquire, former Judge Advocate General, current Exchequer to the Crown of Mabindi and elsewhere, and Treasurer of the Sparks Rotary Club. Welcome back to the program, Skipper.
Thank you, Dr. Gudmundsson, but I prefer Professor Hemsley.
I'm sure you do. Our first topic tonight is nuclear proliferation, specifically the Iranian program. Skipper, we shall begin tonight's discussion with you.
Well, seeing how Iran is signatory to the NPT, the Non-Proliferation Treaty, I think they have the right to seek out and implement a nuclear energy program for civilians. You're
Gentlemen, please. Perhaps we should move on to a more productive avenue of discussion. Sir Barclaighe, the forum is yours.
Yes, well, I would like to discuss a matter of no small importance, if I may. As you are all aware, milk goes bad, and when it does, there's a terrible smell.
Indeed.
Yes.
Indeed. I know.
I mean, my God, this is the 21st century. I mean, we have rockets, nanotechnology, downloadable porn, yet milk still goes bad? That's bull. We have the genetic code mapped out of the common cold, yet my children still get violently ill every time I feed them expired milk.
terrible.
Indeed. Yeah. And are we entirely certain that we still need headaches? There's nothing more annoying than some headache coming out of nowhere. Something to think about. Well, that brings us to our first commercial break. Please stay tuned. There's a lot more perspectives yet to come. Tired of the same old thing day in and day out? Looking for a little pizzazz? Spice up your boring life with glitter wipes! Glitter wipes combine the fun of glitter with the ease of wipes. Each wipe comes pre-glitterized to ensure maximum coverage. Our glitters are hand-ground from the bones of baby Congolese unicorns and combined with the shattered hopes and dreams of millions of children everywhere by our world-renowned sparkle technicians to give our glitters a unique and breathtaking shine. Use LesbianFerrari brand glitter wipes to glitter up those humdrum household items. Or take a well-deserved break with your favorite beverage. The possibilities are truly endless. It's a well-known fact that glitter enhances the value of everyday items, increasing their resale price by 5 to 10%. LesbianFerrari brand glitter wipes work so well, you'll never know how you managed without them. Call the next 15 minutes and you'll receive an additional box of glitter wipes absolutely free. That's a $2,700 value with no extra charge. Call now! This offer not available through stores. Shipping and handling not included. LesbianFerrari cannot be held liable for spontaneous decapitation. Void where prohibited. Because I don't like you, and I don't like what you have to say. Good evening, and welcome back to Perspectives. Our panelists tonight are Sir Sinbad Barclaighe III and Professor Skipper Hemsley, Esquire. Well, gentlemen, once more into the breach.
I recently became aware that in many areas, the humble nunchaku are considered a deadly weapon. That is complete b****. Why not consider the rake a deadly weapon as well?
A rake is hardly a deadly weapon.
Are you joking? Have you seen the range of a rake? You can poke and scrape someone with a rake from quite a long distance, with impunity, like through a chain link fence, for instance.
Yeah, that's more of an annoyance than an outright attack. A pair of nunchaku can do some serious physical damage.
Absurd. Give me 5 minutes alone with a 70-year-old woman and a rake, and I'll give you a reason to outlaw rakes.
I would like to remind our panel that a rake can be used for other things, like gardening, for instance.
I garden with my nunchaku all the time. It keeps the tomato plants in their place.
Indeed. Gentlemen, it would seem that we have reached an impasse with regards to this particular topic. I'd like to discuss something a bit more pertinent, if I could. It's kind of hard for me to admit, but my girlfriend is not ticklish at all. Not in the slightest.
No.
You don't say.
I mean, I go to tickle her, And it seems like I'm getting a reaction, but then I realize that I'm the one laughing, and I'm the only one laughing. And I mean, I'm the tickler, not the ticklee. Why am I the only one laughing? Total
Have you tried her knees?
Yes.
The meaty part of the midsection?
Yes.
And her toes?
Of course.
How about you play a tape of a different girl giggling while you tickle your girlfriend, and maybe she won't want to be left out of the fun, and she'll giggle herself.
Yes, that might just work.
Perhaps you should give her a sharp smack to the face.
Since I have no more respect for you than I do a wadded up ball of soiled diapers. And that's our show, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank my esteemed guests, Sir Sinbad Barclaighe III, and, as always, Professor Skipper Hemsley, Esquire. Please join us next time when our guest will be the disembodied head of Marie Antoinette and the always colorful Ted Kaczynski, here on Perspectives.